think their mental when they're losing and making these kind of misplays with both of the leads that they had, I think that their egos and confidence is their downfall right now.
I think Pan is in his own head. Fine, not so much. Maybe a little bit. No, Fine definitely. I don't know what I'm saying. Sam, I feel like Sam is definitely in his head, bro. I think Sam is most in the head. Like, he's making so many mistakes, man.
Hard agree. Do you think it is it can't be a finals thing because he played so well last finals.
Yeah.
Do you think it's just an ex-team thing?
I think it's just you play Smite that day and you just suck.
Oh, you think it's just a day thing?
I think it's a day thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate, man. I feel bad. He's such a good player, man. And he's so humble, too, for how good he is. All right, bro. Ban Scylla, bro. Stop eating. Stop. Don't be ego, bro. Don't ego this.
No way, bro.
Don't ego this.
No way.
Don't ego this.
Please.
This is ridiculous.
Take our energy.
Please.
Ban the Scylla.
Put your hands in the air.
Please.
What is this? You don't need to think about this.
Please ban it, please.
Bro, what are they
All right,
doing?
that's it. That's it.
All right, it was fun. All right, yo, take care, bro. Have a good one, man.
Yeah, first 3-0 for PK. Oh wait, no, not first 3-0. Because the 3-0 to United, right? They first picked the Scylla.
Of course. That's disrespect, bro. Look at Scary D. He's like, I don't have to do nothing in this game, boy.
I don't care how far I get behind. It doesn't matter as long as we have Scylla. Okay, man.
Damn, man. All right, so what do you do now? You go Colin again with the Cuban? No, there it is. Ah, Zap's like, damn, he has a stretch after that 0-2 back break there. You know, make sure. Shado takes 7 months.
Zap's already scheduling his massage.
Yeah, bro. He ordered Mickey D's and it's on the way. He's gonna look at his phone mid-fight, bro. It's at his doorstep.
Hey, babe, getting dove, by the way. Nothing new.
Oh, bro.
Okay, I like the
Willix.
Willix.
Me too. Huge Willix pick. Shout out to whoever in chat said Willix.
We also like the Susano and the Scylla, right?
Yeah, that's what we said.
I feel like both of the jungle picks kill the Scylla whenever he wants.
Mm-hmm.
And wait, they banned Arthur?
Since they banned the Guan, that makes sense to me. Because that was his other pick, and then you ban Achilles, make him dig super deep in his draft. Like, what would he pick into that if he has no Achilles?
I mean, it could be Kama solo.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like that could, but oof, man, my boy's been playing so good. Maybe if they ban Achilles, they pick Robin, put Kama solo. But that's a pretty bad matchup until Willix, though, to be honest. And Choo Choo. Like, yeah, you're staying good, but your gank is so easy.
I do feel, I actually didn't think about that before, that the Kama flex was actually so strong for them.
Heim. Hachi? Hachi for PK?
Yeah, you do kind of get ran over by a Willix, but I think it's the safest pick here because you can't. I mean, you can kind of go Jing because you can only ult one of you guys in a fight.
All right, what are they locking in for support here? Because this is guaranteed. Oh no, this might be Hunter. Rama? Oh no, I'm lying. I'm lit. This Cuban.
Yeah, I think Twig locks in here, and then they hold.
Debo, nice pick. This is nice. This enables a Willix more than just ulting Scylla and Kama. This is whenever they want. And as Scylla, it's kind of hard. You root crush, but you have a chance of getting ulted in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Hachi was obvious. Achilles is pretty sweet still, I think. Ooh, Osiris.
Osiris.
Oh, whoa. Whoa. I like it.
I love it here,
I like
actually. I feel like it's good into literally all of their picks.
Yep. It kind of sucks for Hebo Carpet, but that's a situation, you know? The rest of it is just so tanky, zoning everyone.
I think your whole job is to just get the carpet.
Get carpet, run Cupid down.
Okay, what is he gonna pick here?
Yo, to bring the Herc out. Come on, bro.
Let's see.
Back against the wall. Herc is kind of poopy right now, but... Or the Kepri to just keep your team alive from the Kamazots. So Hebo can go all in and Willis can go in. Fenrir's a Herc type of pick. I don't know. I don't like it.
I kind of agree with you that they should have just gone Kepri here.
I don't like Fen. You already have the Cuckoo and the Willis and Hebo's kind of like diving back on too. Someone to keep Hebo alive so he can play up.
Maybe his mindset is that he needs to be the carry.
On Fenrir? Because he has so much space?
I just think... I don't want to... Okay. I don't want to set the storyline that like he doesn't have faith in his teammates. But I kind of feel like he needs to solo carry.
But I feel like you're not gonna solo carry against PK right now. They're too hot. They're macroing good. Like I feel like the only way you solo carry is if you just mess up their macroing and you just start getting solo kills here and there. But they look locked in. You know, like regardless of them shitting the bed game 2, their macro was perfect to stem the bleeding, like you said.
I just feel like if Final K Lou didn't troll behind tier 2 in Phoenix,
you know the definition of insanity?
Okay, why not just push the wave on tower edge and just rotate behind Paul in mid?
Yes, and pressure him and then go for red or do something with that lead instead of inting and giving it up. Or wait for blue and steal the blue. Like that's just a win too. Yo, Starship, thanks for the 28 months, brother. Love you, dog.
I just don't understand. Like,
you know what I don't mind though. Okay, this is what I do like about Fenrir as an Awilix. They're gonna have no beats, and they have a Kama and Scylla, so it feels pretty good as an Awilix where they lack beats and one pull ends the fight.
Yep.
Because without the Fenrir, imagine that the Kepri, they're gonna have beats forever. Because they have no one to pull it. What is it? Cubids can pull it maybe, but not really.
I think I would just like to see them try to out late game PK here instead of
just running it down.
Jamming it early.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you have enough pressure picks with the Hebo, the Williams, the Cupid, and Kakolin that you don't need to. I mean, unless their mindset is just.
But you have to run it down with that comp.
Mistakes.
You have to run it down with that comp. There's no if they outscale you so hard. Scylla to Hebo, outscale. Wilix to Kama, it's close. Fenrir to Sobek infinitely. Hachi to Cupid, you know that better than me. I think it's kind of even, right?
It's even. It just depends on like the support in jungle.
All right.
You can't really die in that lane.
I think in this one, I think I know where you want to go. How in God's green earth is Paul on Scylla again?
If they lose to Scylla again, this was the biggest ego ban mistake I've ever seen in my life.
Sometimes god names are kind of hard to spell.
Even worse than your Apollo.
Scylla, I think I'd start with looking for
because that was crazy to me.
I don't know.
I can't believe they kept betting Cupid. That was actually insane.
With what Paul has been doing in this set, unbelievable. Now, I like the direction Ghost has gone. I like the Hebo and the Awilix.
Isn't that just super bad for the support?
That makes a lot of sense. I think it can.
Wait, what did you say? Sorry.
Isn't that super bad for the support? Like you go to contest, they hog it for free, and now you lose lane pressure.
But when Paul single-handedly just
wait, what?
So
oh, they did the hog on Cupid start.
Yeah. How is that good though? Because he hits level 2 at first, right?
Wait, yeah. Why did they go 2 hogs?
Who's the one who stole fire?
Oh, I understand. So they were wanting to do the fake pressure, but Zap being the true alpha male that he is, they just tanked the buff and did the buff.
But don't you just hog regardless?
But I don't know, man. How do I find it in me to get excited about a lead?
If Ghost loses this, it's gonna be the apocalypse of the year.
How does Ghost mentally recover from being up 7K in back-to-back games? Around 20
nice red buff invade though.
Massive leads, and they throw them both. I mean, and look again, it's not taking credit away from PK. No, but Ghost loses those games. Yeah, and then PK makes the opposite.
I agree with you, Scooby.
Perfectly plays everything perfectly and ends up winning them. I don't think any other team wins the games the way that PK has won these last 2. But that doesn't mean that Ghost didn't throw because they absolutely.
Support
did.
players is different.
How does your shot caller maintain confidence in what they're calling?
I agree with Aggro saying.
That's the big thing. I'm not worried about Ghost starting to miss abilities or anything like that, but in those micro moments, okay, we just picked 2. Are we going gold? Are we going
Alex, can you put a picture of Paul on Scylla?
The guy who's made those calls has gotten you leads, but you've also lost these last few games. And if you feel like your shot calls have been good, but your individual players have been making the mistakes, then how does the shot caller keep faith in his individual players in order to still make those calls, assuming they're going to make the right calls? I don't know. I don't know. I really
Honestly,
don't.
you have to give so much credit to Paul. Because I love Scylla and I play Scylla a ton. And like,
Neil buying hog for the purple invade.
I think it takes a lot of
and he always does that too. Not the hog, but he resets really early for boots too, and usually double ward. But I guess this time hog for the invade.
They know they've got to deal with him, and they're going to win this. It's not an oversight. It's not a mistake. This is the finals of the World Championship.
Yeah, PK definitely against the Scylla skin if they win this.
Again, not pride overcoming them. They think they've got an answer here. And
there's no question about it.
It's incredibly tough to do, especially when you know that Paul can play anything just as well as this Scylla. But this is such a strong pick right now with such a high win percentage. All conventional wisdom says to ban it, but Ghosts think they've got an answer.
The problem is it's such a rhythm.
He's playing more Sobek than
Scylla's one of those gods that, you know, you have to, if you
that
think you're going to land,
play, right?
Yeah, exactly. You have to freehand a lot of shots that aren't always easy to hit. With Sikkim and I'm a Monster in particular, crush a little bit bigger. If you're going to land the I'm a Monster off the Sikkim before they use their beads, you have to preemptively use the ult because you know it's going to root them in place. So even if they beads, you're still going to hit it. How do you give a guy? I mean, Paul is unconscious in this game, in this set. He is literally in.
That's the most unfortunate Scylla to ever hate when it happens.
I didn't see what happened.
Exactly. Like he has left the mortal realm.
I like Twig on this character though.
Of play that he's brought to this set. And you just go, and you go, yeah.
Dude, why? Wait, they're not invading this red?
Credit to Ghost, man. I mean,
wait,
they're gonna
what?
get a lot of blame for it if they lose, but at some point you got to tip your cap to thinking that you have the right.
Yeah, he sold the hog, right?
The adjustments you need.
I don't ever remember seeing him use it.
Neil?
Nah.
Or
it takes 5 guys.
I assume he sold it.
For that call to get made, I think as well, right? I mean, because it's Twig you're lining up against him every single game.
Yeah,
At least Twig has got to be on board.
I feel like they should have been at that red. Unless they're farming for the next one, but then everyone's going to be on their boot spike, so they're basically going to be even.
Yeah. And Scylla is not weak at 6.
Sam is invading speed, though.
Where Sam is,
Yeah.
because they know Fred is on the opposite side.
No, that's a mistake from Fred. He went greedy, went backcams instead of speed. That's, oh my god, this is the most greedy Q rotation I've ever seen.
Roster, fine, okay, right here in order to support. This is a great start for Ghost Gaming with just pressure around the map. They haven't gotten any kills, but they're up 7.
I just feel like if I'm PK, my mental is so good right now.
Yeah. You won a game you weren't supposed to. You won a game that you were supposed to. You're winning everything.
Yep. Oh, they got speed, backs, and blue. Oh, it doesn't matter. They'll throw.
Yeah, they'll throw. Don't matter.
Like,
that's exactly what that's hilarious.
Their mental has to be just perfect right now. Like, don't worry, boys. I'm in this situation 2 games in a row. Like, these guys will throw. They've been throwing all day.
Yeah, and you know Zap's saying that too.
Yep.
I
mean, literally all they have to do is stay calm.
Yep, and just wait for the missed call. What up, Zero B's knees? Explicit B's, Sacred. Welcome. Thank you, Rank. Appreciate it. Who shot call for Ghost PBM?
The real question mark that I have is not how insane that I'm a Monster was.
Do you think Twig goes blink here?
Yeah.
How did Ghost lose the 4v?
Aegis is so good for Scylla, but even if you use Aegis for Scylla, it doesn't even feel good as a Hebo. Like you have to do that. You're not gonna do because you're far from damage. You know she's gonna dash. It's like okay, Aegis, that's free.
Yep.
Okay, he goes for the red invade and he got it. Big.
No way.
Kivo lost speed. Kivo lost backs. Just got blue. Didn't get mid wave and lost red.
Well, this is Kivo's comfort place.
It's like we were saying. I mean, yes,
okay, perfect.
Makes the play.
Thank you, bro.
That puts him in a spot to win, but then
yo, guys, go to my Twitter as soon as
their shots too, and somehow PK found a way to get it done on the backside of that fight. And now Ghost, I mean, you have got to be kind of in your own head about it at this point in the game. That was a clinical beginning of the game from Ghost, wasn't it? Spick and span, clean, and it hasn't mattered now twice in a row. The same one that I can't get excited if they do it. How does Ghost get pumped up about it if they find an early lead here? It just has not mattered to the Knights at all.
I think it's a really good point that this team might start to clam up if they get the lead, you know? Like, what are we going to do? We've got the lead. Well, normally we would do this, but DK's kind of playing perfectly around that. So should we just...
Panda out here taunting?
Should we just...
I mean, Panda's trying to get his mental back in check. I don't blame him.
I feel that.
This team isn't going to punish.
Good try. Dude, Scylla is so safe. I honestly, like, people have asked me for years, why is Stella never good? I've always said she's so good. He missed ult. Oh no, this is something that he does all the time.
Yep.
But no kill. Clean ult, bro. So clean. He's so locked in right now. You might panic there in B's, you know what I mean? But just immediately all walk away. No kill potential.
There's a chance that if Paul misplays,
Kind of surprised that he couldn't kill there.
Nah, no way. You have to auto 2-3. That's all you got. You chase with a jump, you never catch, and then now you're out of position for camo.
Do you think you order your abilities differently there? Oh no.
Nah, he has beads. So if you blink 3-2, he just beads and then ults. So I guess you get the beads, right? So that would have been better.
I was thinking if you like blink or you ult like you did, and then you go for like the long range 2 off your 3.
Yeah, then auto 3. It would be so close.
Yeah, I just feel like it seemed like there could have been a kill there, but I'm not sure. I feel like sometimes the Wiggins 2 hits me for like 500 and sometimes it hits me for like 300. So.
He wasn't 9. He was at 7, so that's level 4. 4 levels into 2. That extra level is huge.
This has got to be the step up here from Ghost Gaming. Not that I thought Sam had a much better game 2 than that of game 3. He really played well, I thought, in game 2. Didn't go outside of
Nah, Sam didn't play well at game 2.
The
he had a good 3 minutes, and then there was nothing after that.
It's really up to the rest of Ghost to win the team fight.
The biggest thing this game is PBM does not have a level lead, and Sam does.
Yeah, so it's on Sam.
Yep.
Camo's missed everything. It's a good blue invade. I love it.
I agree with this. I think they should have been following Sam.
This is good. This is real good. No, he missed it. Oh, nice pull, but nothing. If he lands a 3, he dies there.
Yep. You get knocked up so high off of a Willis. Oh no!
No,
Oh,
you
I thought he got
it.
that.
Yeah, but Camo's having a really rough time right now. He's losing everything.
With Sam wherever he goes, and now
He is an absolute trash character from behind.
Yeah, you need damage or you're useless.
Or one Ragnarok away from being first blood now that you don't have those purifications.
I'm still just like completely calm.
Forces PK to go
I just
5
feel
right off the rip. Even Neil
that they still can't lose.
Yeah, I kind of feel that way too. I'm leaning towards PK even with a 2K gold lead. If this was 2 games ago, I'd be like, oh, this is over.
Requires them to run aggressive options in that
And there's been no objectives, and they have what, a 3K lead, like.
Or anything like that. Yep. He's going blink. That's not really a team fight relic.
How do they lose this, man?
It's just they're just shot calling has been off, man. They try to pressure like the way they have been, but they're making mistakes on going for too much.
Selfish relics all around.
And now after down 2, like I feel like you're in your head a little bit.
Yep.
Like you need something to go your way really well, and then you start being in momentum. But right now there's no momentum, I feel.
Also, I love Neil's choice of going just straight into sovereignty here.
Yeah, the only thing you're dying to is the backline, and it's OP versus 4 Fizz.
And if Hebo's using buttons on you, I'm pretty sure you're winning the fight.
That means they ain't on solo until it's killing everything.
Yep.
Maybe that fight is a bit more in reach later
Scary's kind of in trouble here. Beads? Nice play,
Scary.
Scary. Clean.
Does not get pulled in. He uses those purification beads.
It's the problem with the Willix. Honestly, PBM has not had an impact on taking beads, and everything that he's done has just been beads.
Around here with the way that this set has gone so far. Pyromancer getting low. Neil.
Dude, imagine.
Oh, he dies. What? Yeah, how do you not ult that? No, that's hesitation. I haven't seen that from Ghost.
Yeah.
I think now we can officially
Hard agree with
Oh
that.
my lord, I've never seen PBM make a mistake like that.
That's different.
That's weird.
That didn't matter to PK at all. Now in this game, they're way out in front, even without kills. Like
That
I said
is
already very, very impressive. But PK
That play scares me more than anything else.
Yeah.
Turtle up a little bit and be ready for their opportunity when it shows. Ghost maybe thought they would go for goal 3 for a second, but give up on it.
Man, Fred is
actually.
I mean, he's down 2.5 full levels to Sam right now.
I completely support PBM's decision making there.
Why?
Hitting into double digits at level 10.
Because the way that they're losing this game is over chasing. The way they lost every game is over-chasing, going for the kills that don't matter. You just got the objective. Even if you get that pick on Neil, it doesn't matter.
I see where you're coming from. That makes sense to me. So, like, what you're saying is, it's what you lost you the game. It doesn't make that much of a difference if you do get the kill. So, just the discipline is better than it is just a free kill because Ghost is in their own head.
Yep, I completely agree. And I mean, there's goods and bads to that whole decision there, but in my opinion, there's more good than bad. I mean, initially for us, it definitely looks super sus, and you're like, okay, that's free, just ult that. But every single time they've taken this overextension fight, they have lost.
Yeah, like if Ghost is 1-0, they do that. They're down 2-0, they're like, nah, okay, let's just play smart boys.
Let's just go the objectives, get the objectives for free. If they contest, cool, we can fight them. If they don't contest, we get it for free.
Well, this goal is looking kind of free. That was sketch. That could have been stolen.
But they get the Fury all the same. On the side of Ghost.
And then they just reset and don't take the fight. This is all you have to do.
Guys, that is the beads. We're talking about a different aspect of the game. On paper, in the game, that ult, he beads, yeah, but you get beads for ult. That's a worth every time. So, but what we're talking about is mentally, it's better that PBM didn't do that. We're talking about a different. Oh yeah, am I not push to talk?
Oh, I thought we were on something.
No, I was on. I was trying to explain to the chat because chat was like, "What do you mean you're an idiot?"
You gotta educate your chat better.
We're trying.
They see the micro play. They don't see the macro play.
So Mike can clear the way, keep this tier 1 standing. Not bad. Kind of defense play between those two from Ghost.
And this is exactly where PK should be playing it. Your right side of the map is super far behind. Let Zap get aggressive. Let Neil come over here and be a difference maker. Paul's not that.
What do you mean? I was literally explaining to you guys.
Now, at least
I was not talking to Barrow there.
Goal difference between Twig and Paul in the early stages.
Like on paper, the play was there.
All these invades, global objectives going Ghost's way, and probably a couple minions going under tower for the Scylla. PK cannot afford to take any fight on this right side of the map. Scary and Fred are simply too far behind. They need to focus any aggression at all, if they're going to have any, around Zap.
That's been the call through so far. Looping underneath, there's the Fields of Love. That man again does not overreact, holds onto the relics.
You ult there.
Wants to see the Ragnarok as Mike gets plucked in. There's a heart bomb in the equation.
You ult there, right? I feel like you ult there. Or he just brutalizes and ults you after, and you get beats in all either way.
And the ult out from Neil.
Look, and it's not a surprise for Ghost Gaming to understand exactly what we were just talking about here on the cast. They know where PK is allowed to be aggressive. They know where they don't need any help. They don't need any help on that right-hand side. They need help on the left to make sure that things don't all of a sudden become an advantageous position for the Pittsburgh Knights.
Hugo Fred's been pulled back in. There's the beads and the ult. Hugo should be out of there and safe, but...
Oh, he had no ult? Oh, okay. Then you guys are right.
But that's one thing. How much more can we count the ult and the beads as a win for Ghost? Because they have not capitalized on it yet, at least not in kills. They have used it to pressure the jungle a bit, though, so they're still getting it as far as that's concerned.
I think you still have to count it for a win because Ghost is doing a good job of pressuring the map. They're up 6K now, or we're closer to 5, I suppose.
I like that they're still playing their own pace regardless.
Which is wild that, yeah, they aren't getting any kills because PK
Ghost or what?
is really doing the exact same thing that Scary's done all
I completely agree.
Like they haven't slowed down. Like it's not like a 2K goal lead or 3 or 4. It's a 7K. Like they're still playing fast pace.
Which is also, in my opinion, going to make PK a little bit more antsy because First Blood hasn't happened in 16 minutes.
Yep.
Which is actually insane.
And I feel like PK feels good though. They both feel good.
They're too far behind to make the plays to come back. It wasn't the lead in game 1.
That man going in.
Panda Cat is in trouble this time.
Oh wow, I caught him. And he misses 1. He misses 2. And he's gonna die for it. Bro, he whiffed everything. He whiffed everything, bro. If he lands a 2, he lives.
Does go over to the Knights, but he at least gets something back.
And that's where Fred has to be. You know you can't
rough
anywhere
one.
Rough.
I mean, it is First Blood. Smile.
Maybe could have lived if he had used that Aegis a little bit better too.
No
Right,
beads.
didn't really get much value from his all as Mike has that man in the clutches.
Bad ages.
In comes Sam to clean up a free, and I mean FREE kill.
I mean, that's a classic Aegis from Steve.
No no Aegis now.
Patient throughout the whole sets, just ages the shit over this.
That's a zap Aegis through and through. 1 HP. Alright.
No ult, no bees. I get out of here, boys.
He might have been thinking that he's not gonna Wheelix 2 instantly and trying to make the like 5-head play.
Yeah, but no dash, bro. I mean, you're just so dead in every way.
Yeah.
No ult, no bees, no team.
Where's Paul?
But then again, Zap is 2-0 in the finals. So we need to shut up, me and you right now.
Agreed.
We need to stop talking shit.
Perfectly.
He's actually playing perfect.
They have got to clean up even more.
This is all part of the plan.
Spirit Root?
Bubble?
Or Magi's?
Yeah, I like Bubble.
I mean, the zone on that
It's hard to pull other than Hebo 3.
Not named Paul, but the man named Paul is the one you really have to worry about. You've got
Okay, his lead is getting a little scary.
This next gold is everything, I feel. If they get this gold, they're just running at fire. Like, alright, these dudes are giving up everything.
Yep.
To use it in terms of confirming an objective, I think you have to keep in mind if every time Paul's up, you cannot do an objective if he's around. You have to force him out. And they did that in game 1.
And Choo Choo is 2 levels up and he's better late.
Still, we don't have fine okay in this battle as the Knights get a
Bad pluck. Ult for ult.
On Yeoman, Mike follows it up with the brutalize.
Oh, Zap, where's Zap? Where the hell
Wait,
is
was
Zap?
Zap?
Where was Zap?
And look how
Zap,
far
hello?
that jam is. Was that man there?
Zap's like, hey, I thought we were diving here, guys.
Zap's in there at the red buff. He's like, yo, I was 1v1 your Willix. Where are you guys?
No.
This is really
He ulted in and beads.
Yes.
Oh, Zap's the madman.
I don't.
You can't.
Oh, Zap's hilarious, bro. His gameplay makes me laugh, bro.
I don't think that they should be counting their chickens quite yet. They have yet to have one hatch all set long.
Okay.
Instead, they've been
If Ghosts continue playing like this,
They can close out.
Yep. This game should be absolutely free.
Yeah.
They're just not giving PK the chance to make a play.
This might not be a bad way for Ghosts to go about it. Instead of giving PK a chance to kind of steal it all.
Zap's food got there, so you have to get off right quick. He thought it'd be over by now.
Wait, they haven't thrown yet? Oh, unlucky guys. Can we pause?
No pause. All right.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
In the late game over the course of these last few days. SSG should have had it.
I like how Fine got an urchin.
And here we are.
He loves that item.
Pittsburgh Knights 1 game away from lifting the trophy.
No, we're not fighting for 20 minutes? Okay.
Yeah, urchin is a good spot here.
Don't worry, we'll fight eventually.
I'll get 6 stacks from Zap.
Near flawless throughout this tournament. Think back to their end calls up against Radiance in game 4, where their Titan is sub 1000 HP. And
I feel like my commentary and thought process would be completely different if I hadn't just watched the last 2 games.
100%.
I'm still just sitting here chilling like, oh yeah, PK can probably still win this game.
Yeah, I'm like, they just steal fire, then just wipe them with Silo, and they win the game. Easy.
But the last 2 games I've been like, oh yeah, there's literally no way they can win this.
The last 2 games, I'm like, oh, they're down 500 SGG. It was fun, though.
Yeah. They were pressuring perfectly.
Yep, and just throwing in the execution.
And honestly, this could have been a 3-0 for Ghost.
Amen.
I don't know, man. Like,
all set about being able to take this side lane
I
pressure
don't
that
know.
they've really been focusing on and transitioning it into the mid lane. But do you want to be anywhere near where Paul is at this point? This dude is red hot in the mid lane. So normally I would say, yeah, you should be grouping and getting this tier 1 mid, but that's Paul's
Neil
domain
has
right
300 experience per minute.
Even with a 9,000 gold.
He hasn't seen a wave in like 2 games.
He's level 12.
He's got his blink. He's online.
Last time, so maybe that just won't come up. But it does scare me a little bit. Paul's going to have some chances to blow some of these members up without a defensive relic to help. They've got the beads, though, at least on Sam and Twig and Panda Cat to help them out. Those are the members that are really going to suffer if they end up getting caught. But you might wish they had a little
I feel like if PCAT went Fail Not Here, he'd get a lot of value for the Hachi ults.
On this right-hand side, but
Yeah, for the Cupid.
Yeah, because like going for that play, he just went the trading ult play. Actually, maybe he's just testing the waters for Steve.
Based on
Could
where
be.
Scary is on the map.
Because yeah, Steve hasn't respected literally anything.
Can head back towards mid, take the
It's crazy how PK's plan with this game is literally they will throw. That is their plan from what they're showing right now.
Pyromancer.
They're so confident in that right now. It's just crazy.
Gonna move right over to the Fire Giant in this spot.
Because they have not done anything to show face.
It's absolutely chilling. These guys won't go fire. Let me push.
Right? They just did Portal with... I guess they have vision control, so that's I guess that's okay.
I mean, even still, if they pulled fire, there's no way Steve's making it there.
Yeah, but he's going tier 2, so that's not a bad trade for 22-minute fire.
Mike has now found Zapman alone in the jungle. Doesn't get any relics out from him. Does force the ultimate yet again.
But he got purple. Worth for Zap.
Yep.
22-minute purple late game.
I mean, Zap mentally is training up here.
His mental, so it just went up like 10 points from evading that purple.
It's like the third time he's been on the enemy side of the map. The other time was when he had to solo the Wheelix.
And he died. He died with. He lost Aegis, died, but got the purple. So worth. Okay. 4v4.
Yeah, a bit surprised.
I mean, Scary has to know the space level's positioning.
Twig is popping.
Yeah.
This is really good damage. Oh, he late beads. Oh, PBM is soloing Zap. Oh, this is 2 free kills. Oh my lord, he just soloed Zap.
Wait, what?
He just soloed Zap.
Much cleaner from Ghost Gaming this time around, but Paul still on the map.
Yeah, they're not going fit. No 50-50 this time. You guys gonna show face? I'm killing all of you guys. He's nice bead. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Good cancel. Good Aegis. Good root. By God, Paul's a mechanical genius.
No way.
That's
oh my gosh.
But it's not game though.
Is that Paul's first death?
Yeah.
I mean, like, of the set?
Oh, maybe. But honestly, chasing that far, I mean, yeah, you get FG, but there's nothing. I mean, you get only 2. Okay, never mind. The only setup is fire.
How does Mike win the 1v1 with Zap over there alone in 2-0? That's huge for him.
Honestly, they they can't defend. Yeah, just go farm.
Okay, Zap had to control that 1v1.
Yeah, he had thorns.
Put PK to the ultimate.
But he had Aegis.
I didn't love the Hachimon pick up against Ghost. You know they're really down.
I don't know. Fenrir Bruta is kind of OP.
At any given time,
I mean, I guess you dash away stun, position him to dash away stun. So then he just jumps again because he has pretty win.
Okay, Zap had to just play that lazily because he was right next to his tier 2. There's no way. With the thorns underneath that crush. There's no way Fenrir can tank the tier 2 the whole time.
I feel like Fenrir could. I mean, he was kind of low though. He was kind of low to begin that fight. He was like 60%. So you just brutalized jump, and he had no beads. I don't know. And PBM is really good mechanically too.
And the Pridwin and ult proc will what, do like 500 total, maybe 600?
Yeah, maybe 600. And then if you mess up a little bit on that thorns, you're guaranteed dead.
Yeah. I wish they went back and watched it.
Yeah, like a replay.
Wait. Actually, true. Why is that not going like Berserkers or Void here?
Yeah, versus 4 physical. That's a mess up. And he's been doing it all. I think he just forgot.
Some people have money,
or just a lack of respect. I mean, against their team comp, you're gonna get hit by Coca-Cola in every fight.
And Fenrir. And a Willix, yeah. Probably.
I mean, I'd be slamming
Berserker Void.
The double defense crit here.
Crit?
Like, yeah, I have to outbox the Willix. If the Willix ever gets on me without crit, I just lose.
That makes good. That makes a lot of sense. So I don't play Hunter.
Yeah, I've been loving the. I was going Berserkers, Fail Not, sometimes Wind Demon, sometimes
Wind Demon.
Void.
If you needed more pen, Wind Demon, right? If you just needed to live.
You have 45% pin and crit in that build. And then I'd go like Executioner in my boot slot or like Kins or whatever. It actually felt so good every time I played with it.
This is a free bird. Horrible defense. Fine is a little deep though. They're there to help him. Oh, bad block, I feel.
That Scylla Crush did literally nothing.
Oh. Oh my god, Twig just got solo without ulting, bro. What?
A 5v4 on the mid Phoenix.
That was a mistake.
Didn't use a thing. No relics,
yeah, what happened to Fred?
He just fell asleep to the keyboard. His chair failed on mid-fight after punching it like that.
Honestly, I still don't know if Ghost win this game.
Yeah, Ghost wins. Yeah. They gave up way too much. Like, they were way too faithful in them throwing.
And hey, I mean, I don't know if we can keep doing that, but that's a great place for them to be if you're Ghost as they move into the middle Phoenix. Mike is trying to keep Paul out.
The mind game between PBM and Paul right there.
Yeah. Scylla just can't play.
ultimate defensively again. Meanwhile, Scary D
Nice
does
Cupid
throw
all.
a
Scary D's in
couple, but there's the
trouble.
Fields of Love. Now
Good
he locks
beads.
down Mike.
Nice
Can't find
knockup.
the
He's
stun,
done.
the knockup's there.
Well, that knockup looked
Scary D
laggy.
ends up falling.
Kind of.
They do lose
That's game.
Rhino K in the
GG's.
back. Neomar drops as well.
Nope,
Zapman,
it's still not over.
sayonara.
Nah,
That means
definitely.
Ghost Gaming
It's not over.
finally put one on the board.
Unless Paul just whips out another ult.
Just covering my bases there with what I've seen
It's
from
not
Paul.
over.
Sure.
Still not over.
It's still not over.
Zap just spawned.
Right here. If
Yeah.
Ghost had just